Welcome to. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm your rhythmic light worker. Sorry, I'm trying to get settled here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your rhythmic light worker. Back with another video. Sorry about the change of scenery, but I figure it won't matter. The reading's more important than the background. Let's see. The Empress. The Devil in Abundance. Ace of Pentacles came out. Actually came out, flew out. You know, it's probably the same energy I've been channeling. To tell you the truth, it's probably the exact same energy. I've been channeling this energy for a while now. The Lovers, yeah, I knew it. It fell out in reverse. Look, I've been channeling this energy. It's extremely specific though. It's someone who has, it's an empress who has stolen someone's identity. And they did it for money and love, okay? And I have been channeling this energy, but I don't know who it is, but I know that whomever they did it, and if I'm right about this, I'm pretty sure they married a man, stole someone's entire wedding, stole their wedding, stole their future, stole their man. Like, I don't even think that the man was up for grabs. I think they just decided to. Indolence, yeah. Indolence. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that all these cups were for someone else. Look, I got an 8 at the top. I'm pretty sure that all the cups were for someone else and it was stolen by this Empress right here. And I have no reason. I feel like I don't know. I feel like everything that this person took is tainted. So like every one of these cups that was stolen, they're all tainted. They're tainted because it's almost like she stole the money for the wedding, or like she stole someone's man or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. It says luxury at the bottom. Yeah, it was so that it's almost like they don't want to admit what they had to do for money. Let's see here. Shoot. Keep dropping my cards. Something must be hitting the, like, all the chips may be falling, or something. Like Ace of Wands. I know I'm right about this. Because the Ace of Wands hit the floor. The Ace of Wands hit the floor. The Ace of Discs hit the floor. All my cards keep hitting the floor, which means shit's about to hit the fan. There we go. interference. Oh, sorry. Interference. Yeah, I feel like maybe someone, this is another 8. I feel like someone was offered something. There was an offer. I actually put those down differently. I feel like there was some sort of an offer, and instead of doing the right thing, I feel like this Empress, the reason why I say this is because the offer for the lovers is indolence, and all these cups, it's almost like where it was supposed to be blessed. Yeah, this has not been blessed. This is not a blessed union. This is a sin. This union has a sin. Yeah, something's not right. What's going on, Most High? The Chariot, and it fell on the lovers. Someone could be a truck driver, or they could, the wheel within a wheel, it could be a carnival. Someone could work for the carnival, because I'm seeing the wheel within a wheel right here. I'm not sure on this one. It doesn't feel like the Lion's Gate. If anything, it feels like, you know what? I think they're either they have a motorcycle, or they're in the circus, like a Shriner, maybe. Motorcycle. I just heard a motorcycle. So I don't know. It fell on the lovers though. Yeah, I'm just bringing light to all this. It fell right on top. Yeah, I'm right about this. There's something isn't right with the relationship. Prince of Swords, exactly. And he knows. It's like the masculine is a divine masculine, okay? But over this situation, it's like this one time he looked past his better judgment. He looked past his higher self and what he was being told, which automatically dropped him down to being a prince. He was a divine masculine. This dropped him down to being a divine masculine prince instead of a divine masculine emperor. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this situation is, which I'm seeing someone get married. I'm just seeing all of a sudden zoom in on the couple, and the woman is putting her arms around him, and he's putting his arms around her, and then the camera is zooming around them in a circle as if they're happy, happy, happy. But then all of a sudden the camera stops. They start arguing. All of a sudden they slowly start fighting. All of a sudden everything starts to get like some like real cloudy and nasty around the energy, and it goes from being happy, happy, happy to being honest. And the honesty is the winter. The honesty is the bad part. All of a sudden I just see the camera freeze. And as it freezes, it's like a close-up. And the close-up is of, what in the world? There is a gnat. Look at that. There is a gnat. There's a gnat on my cards. Where did that thing even see? That was a spy. That was a little gnat. Otherwise known as a fly, otherwise known as a spy is what I call them. Because many of you know in the Haitian voodoo, they will minimize themselves down to the smallest little entity, which would be a fly, which I'm not sure why anyone would want to minimize themselves down and make themselves less than, just to see what I got going on over here. Sorrow, wealth. See? I'm reading those right here. This was exactly what I know it. Right there. Sorrow over wealth. Peace card just fell out. Somebody is not happy. He has got attachments. 1, 2, 3 different people egging him on. It looks like he's got probably 3 friends egging him on. It looks like maybe even a brother egging him on. And it looks like he's got 2 people, maybe parents, over here telling him, that's probably not a good idea. I don't think you want to do that. Are you sure that's okay? Yeah, I got Prudence at the bottom of the deck right here. This wasn't a good idea. Someone tried to warn this man. Lust. See? This was all over lust. This was not over love. This was lust. Someone manifested an entire relationship, an entire life, an entire... Damn. It looks like they even got you working for her. Looks like she's even got you working for her. Valor. I'm right about that. She does. Valor fell right on top of the Empress and lust. Interference. Somebody must be trying to get pregnant. Be careful. Be careful of all of a sudden, if you're separated from your wife or your husband or whatever, or your girlfriend, be careful of that call. Queen of Swords. Yep, look, she's completely open-chested on this. Look, I'm just going to say it. She's open-chested on there. We're all adults here. I'd be careful. That's the second card that came out. It's got a naked woman. And this Valor, you're going to have to hit. It's going to be hard to do. It's going to be hard to do, man. But I'm telling you, she's going to come to you. It's going to be, oh, baby, whatever, okay? And she's going to probably be drunk. All right? It'll be during a very specific time, like the full moon, or, you know, like when she's ovulating. And she's going to suddenly be like, dressed gorgeous, and she's gonna hit on you. Have to say no. Don't fall for it, because you will end up with a child for the next 18 years. Trust me, this relationship is one of those where you will be pregnant, you will be stuck, you will not have a choice. So please, if you do get, then you pull out. Pull out of that situation. Okay, real quick, let's give you one. Oh, okay. Change and the Magus. Okay, these excellent cards to walk out on, to leave on. Okay, it's time for change for you. Number 21 or number 12. Okay, you could be born in February or in January. On February 2nd, February 1st, I mean, January 2nd, which just so happens to be a very special person in my family's birthday, my mama's birthday, January 2nd. But these are days that may be beneficial when it comes to you if you want to change the way you're doing things. And since I can see here that you perform bits of magic, okay, first of all, the snake is already eating its own tail again, okay? So whatever you're doing, it's not working, all right? Let's stop with the magic already, okay? No more dungeon masters, no more, okay? We're done now, okay? But what we're not finished with is the energy that you can bring if you come with all that energy that you're using to hate on women, to do nasty things towards women. For instance, if you are at a Dungeons and Dragons, thing, and your intention is to separate a family, you just might be a bad person, okay? Let's not do that anymore, okay? Let's not try to come between families. That's number one. Number two, if you got with your lover because they were giving you oral, and that's why you ended up with your wife, then back up, because you are in no position to give marital advice to anyone, especially not one who's never had a second marriage and who is always there for their loved ones. We're just gonna say no more now. My suggestion to you, as someone who has been married for 25 years, is that I apologize that I hate that you got caught up in all this. Whatever you got caught up in, dog. But you have a responsibility to yourself not to get caught up in all of this because of, like something as insignificant as money. Or, I didn't see wealth come out once, and when I did, it said, I think, wealth, and I know it wasn't happiness. But if we're to this point, I think it's time for you. You're a divine masculine, okay? You're a divine masculine. It's time for change. Sorry, I keep hitting it. It's time for change. And honestly, I think you already know that. Because once you took all of this away, boom, you had change and the magics come out. Look at that. You've got all these different golden coins, all this stuff out here. Look, you're smiling. That's cheesing right there. You're so happy. You got your crown back. And that's what you need. And there's those freaking arms. Alright. I hope this helps somebody. I hope somebody was able to take away whatever it is that I offer. It's not always the best, but I do try to help. And I hope that you take this as an opportunity to step into a new life. And don't forget that true beauty is on the inside. You can be gorgeous on the outside and be ugly human being and be so fugly on the inside, and it will show on the outside, okay? But have a good one.